Good day, everyone. Good day. Hey, I wanted to make a quick video. I'm here in Boston, and this is just around July 4th, and I thought it apropos to make a video today of something near and dear to my heart. Over here on the side, you're looking in the area of MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And of course, you see this young lady here coming by with a Boston University t-shirt on, and that's the city of Boston over there. And going across here, you have the city, and of course, there's Harvard over there. That's on this side here is Boston University. Actually, I just came from that side. I took a big long walk circle around the St. George River here. I thought you might enjoy a video here as I take a stroll this morning. But this short video is perfect for Boston, and I hope you can hear through the wind that we have here. A little bit windy, as you can see the clouds in the background. July 4th, especially in Boston, what a perfect city to be able to do this video in. And the video I want to talk about today is freedom. Freedom. What do I mean by freedom? Well, freedom in network marketing means you can pretty much do whatever you want. Free enterprise. You can control your destiny by being in business for yourself. You can control your financial destiny, right? You can get out of whatever situation you're in, or if you're not in a bad situation, make it better. Whatever, okay? Freedom is what we strive for here in America. Okay, we strive to have freedom, and we strive to be able to live our life on our terms. Now, I got to tell you, my personal feeling is that America has become so complacent in that, I think everything's entitled to them. The government's going to take care of you, and the entitlements are killing everyone because we've become so, fat and happy, so to speak, and it's ruining our culture. And, I'm not going to get all political here, but think about it. We've slipped down to the 25th to 27th rank in education, and, countries and people that are hungry are the people that are striving and achieving more than we are, and we have everything at our fingertips. And what I want people to think about is that, hey, are you just comfortable with your life, or do you want something more out of your life? Are you expecting the government and other people to take care of you, or are you going to take charge of your life and say, nobody's going to take care of me, I'm going to take care of myself? Well, that's your decision to make, but I made a decision that, listen, I'm not going to wait for Social Security to take care of me. Hey, it's there, but I have to take care of my own life. I have to take care of my own family, my wife and my children, and I have to be able to go forth and work hard to be able to increase my education, increase my wealth building, and everything in those areas. So each person has to be able to analyze themselves and dig deep amongst themselves to see what is their issue and do they want to resolve it. Do you have a problem like that? My problem is I'm never satisfied, okay? There's always something better. I want to be able to do better. I want to strive better. I want to be able to help more people and so on. And with network marketing, we have the ability to be able to do that, to reach the American dream. And, the American dream is to own your own business. I mean, that's what I've been taught. So here we have the American dream without the risk involved, comparatively speaking to other businesses. And I went to a franchise show just a few days ago, and the franchising concept basically means that you are purchasing a system. You're purchasing a proven system or a cookie cutter system that you can get in, and your success is better than if you were just kind of wing it on your own. Okay, and that's what a franchise is and does. So they in turn get a licensing fee, okay, up front, and the average one that I saw there was about $28,000 to $30,000 up front to them, just for the rights to use their logo in their system. Then, depending on the type of business you want to get into, you're probably talking at $200,000 to $400,000 just to get started in your business because of licensing and leasing and building a store and all sorts of things like that. Okay, inventory and things like that. So the next day, I went to one of the presentations for one of the companies just because I wanted to see what their pitch was. Well, their pitch was, eventually, they said after a 3-hour presentation, after about 2.5 hours into it, they said, well, unfortunately, I'm probably going to lose half of you in this room, or most of you. They said, because you're probably going to break even after 5 years. And everybody looked at each other and said, well, I'm in business to make money, and I'm going to break even after 5 years. And because you're going to be putting money back into your business and upgrading your shipping and receivables and vehicles and whatever your tools of the trade are, whatever it will happen to be at that point. And can you imagine that? That is the acceptable norm for business, isn't it? You're in business, and after 2.5, 3 years, 5 years, you expect to break even. And you're putting in tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. My parents opened up a restaurant. They were 6 months away from paying off their house. They wanted to do that. I guess they had my mother especially had the entrepreneurial bug. And they put their house up in mortgage again and went into the restaurant business. So hundreds of thousands of dollars put into the business with no guarantee of success. So, but that's what I'm saying here is that's the norm. That's perfectly acceptable for business. And you're expected to think that, okay, the risk versus reward. You're putting in the risk and you expect a major reward. Now, isn't it wonderful, the business that we're in, the industry that we're in, that you can put up a few $100s, many times less, sometimes more, and be able to be in a business where you control your destiny, you have education, you have a cookie cutter business just like a franchise, because you're really copying the company's formula. And you can build it on an international basis. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's sick. It really is. The formula compared to a traditional business. But it comes with work. And going back to the statement I made before, is most Americans are not willing to work. They think it's net wishing, not networking. And it's a crazy thing that's being pervasive in our industry that people can get rich for doing nothing. You know, those passive programs out there, passive, just put money in and you're going to make XYZ 10% a month or whatever crazy amount it is. Or come in, you don't have to do anything. We'll build your business for you and you're going to make money. I mean, come on, right? That's insane. So that doesn't happen like that. So, you know, very rarely it happens like that. Let me put it that way. I can't say it doesn't, but very rarely. But it's become a norm in our industry that you don't have to work to make money. So although many of the programs that I do, that I launch, and again, sorry about the wind, but many of the programs that I launch are a crazy low to get in, $25 and up, and you're making extreme amounts of money as far as percentages on every dollar made, and upwards of 100%. And people think you can come in and make money for doing nothing. And we pump it on every call that, hey, you have to work. Because I know that people are going to come in and see it and say, hey, let the money rain down on me. Well, it's in the whole industry, not just the programs that I do. So we have to be able to ingrain in our people, our prospects, that it's work and not wish. And I'm actually going to walk down here. This looks interesting. So, isn't this a wonderful city? You know, other than, you know, them having the Boston Red Sox and I have the New York Yankees, but, you know, let's not hold that against them. But it is a beautiful city, though. So, you know, back to my rant and rave. So, even if you lose someone because you say they have to work, so what? So what? You lose that person, and did you really have them to begin with? And don't tell someone, hey, come in and I'll work your business if you work mine. That stuff doesn't work. It really doesn't work because people just want you to work theirs and they don't want to work yours. So that trade-off never works. So you want to find people that see the business for what it is, that can get excited, get passionate about something, and go for it. You know, freedom also has a downside. Freedom has a downside in that the downside is you're in business for yourself, and that's the good side. The downside is, hey, you might not make it. right? And sometimes that scares people off. Well, in network marketing, you only have to put up a small amount of money, so what the heck, you know? But you have to treat it like you put in that $30,000, that $250,000 like in a franchise. Too many people start the business, they're like, let me try it out and see what happens. No, there is no try, there is only do. Like Yoda, there is no try, there is only do. You do it or you don't. Don't just give it in there, I'm going to give it a try, because it's not going to work. It doesn't work, right? Because you don't put the energy and effort that it deserves and treat it like it has a big business potential, because it does. I'm living proof, and I can tell you hundreds and hundreds and thousands of other people that are living proof as well. But they treated the business as a big business, and they did it day in and day out and put the time and effort into it and didn't just wing it. Now, if you want to do it part-time, great. You know, treat it like a part-time business, but don't expect full-time results. And I have nothing wrong with people doing something part-time. Great. You know, it's a great business medium to be able to do that and get into a part-time, to be able to make part-time income, you know, a few hundred to a few $1,000s a month. I call that part-time. And that's certainly going to change a lot of people's lives. But don't expect the $10,000, $50,000 a month and more by just jumping in and winging it and treating it like a hobby. Because if you treat it like a hobby, it'll treat your business income like a hobby. Okay? So, and again, nothing wrong with that. There's a place for everyone in network marketing. So, you know, freedom, the downside is you can lose money, and, you know, there's nobody there to hold your hand and take care of you. You're supposed to do it for yourself, right? You have the big income potential of making it, but you can also not make it. So, and I want people to go through and think of what I said at the initial part of my video. Is it, how complacent are you? Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with your current lot in life? Are you satisfied with doing your daily routine? Because remember, every hour, every day that you do, every single day, you're never going to get that back. Are you satisfied with trading your time for money where you are? Look 5 years, 10 years down the road at people that are working in that same job or company. Do you want what they have? You answer that. I don't know. Well, I don't know. So, you know, you have to answer those questions and look deep down in your soul and answer those questions. And personally, I couldn't see myself doing that. I couldn't see myself, you know, working for the man and making money like that. I mean, I was making good money, but I just couldn't do it. So I just had that drive in me to do something more with my life and not only make money, but a vehicle that could help a lot of people too. And that's what network marketing is. Helping enough people get what they want so you can get what you want. So freedom, my initial statement, total freedom is what network marketing is. You have the ability to have total freedom. Freedom to be able to have more money at the end of the month. To be wealthy. What's wealthy? Wealthy isn't have $1 million because you might be $2 million in debt. Wealthy is making $10,000 and you have $5,000 a month to pay and you're making $5,000 net. That's wealthy. All right? So being able to live a life on your terms. Go where you want, when you want. Listen, I'm in Boston right now. I'm still doing my business. Last few days, I was in Maine. I was in Rockport and Rockland, Maine. I was doing my business. It's wonderful that you can do your business anywhere. I just need access to a computer and a cell phone, and I love my phone. I can access everything, anywhere, anytime. Let's go back this way. This is a great view. So, you know, you have yourself a smartphone and a laptop, and you can do your business anywhere, folks. That's why network marketing is so wonderful. It takes advantage of the technology that's out there. Now, if you don't have that kind of stuff, fine. You can still do it locally. No problem. Hey, work your way up to doing that and getting those 2 bits of technology if you can. Okay? But that's an investment in your business, a laptop or computer access of some sort. And I just find it necessary to be able to have a smartphone, meaning not just a phone that you can call and text, but a smartphone that has all the gadgets and things like that. Because what I do is I use a program called TeamViewer on my smartphone. I have a Galaxy Note 2, very big screen. And that TeamViewer allows me to access my computer in my office. So this way I can leave that running all the time and access and do different things wherever I happen to be. So I can also access it on my smartphone as well too. So depending on what tasks I need to have done and so on. So I find it really, really convenient, and it frees up my life. So this way I can go and do other things that are necessary to build my business, and I'm not tied to my computer 24/7. So freedom. So we're back in Boston, and my family and I are going to go through Boston today. We're going to go on the Freedom Trail. We're going to go to all different historic spots today, and I'm going to teach my kids about freedom. And what a perfect place to be for July 4th holiday. And network marketing can give you that freedom. So that freedom comes with a price. You know, our soldiers and Air Force and Navy and Marines provided that freedom to us, and it's up to us to use it, and don't waste it. Use the freedom that we have and don't waste it, because it's really a commodity that we have really no price tag to put on it. It really isn't, because if you go to other countries, they don't have it. They don't have it. So don't take it for granted here in the U.S. and say, okay, I'm entitled to everything. Let the government take care of me. I have nothing against government, okay? But I don't think they're going to take care of us, guys. So that's my video for today, guys. Hopefully you take it to heart, and you take it for what it is. Maybe it'll help you in one way or shape or form. I look forward to having you see another video, and have yourself a great holiday. Bye for now.